So moving up to the top here, I'm just going to get rid of this piece of timber, and we need to find the right piece. So that's this one here. I'm going to remove this base piece, get it out of my way. So I'm just dealing with this. I'm making sure that I see the waist is facing the back. So I see that orange piece runs across. So I don't have it flipped the wrong way. It's really important to have it flipped the right way. So that's the way this piece goes. The next thing you're going to do is we're going to see where this piece is going to fit in. Now we have a measurement here, so it's back 36, so that you can see it's the edge of the timber there. So the timber is 36, so the dovetail comes from the corner. So again, we can use our dovetail jig to mark that. Now what I've noticed is when I use that jig, okay, I'm just double checking that it's facing the right way. The waist is facing forward. It's not quite long enough, but we can extend that line if your pencil's accurate. Okay, we can draw that down there, and I'm just going to use my ruler to extend that on a little bit further. Okay, or if you don't want to use your ruler, you can obviously set your sliding bevel up again so that you can mark it in one go. So that looks okay there. That kind of looks like this, and I'm going to mark the same on the other piece. So it's going to go in here. So we're going to do the same from the corner of this one. So again, I marked that down there, and again I'm going to extend it with my tri-square, which is fine to do because we have the angle we need. And I'm going to use my tri-square to bring that around the other side. And the same with this piece. So this piece, I have it there, and I need it on the other side as well. So I'm just going to put it on the back edge here, make sure it's the right side that you're doing it from. And it's really important when you're doing this to make sure it hits the exact corner, not either side of it. So once you've got that done and set up, we can mark in the halving joint. So we have this set here. We have this set here to 9 millimeters from earlier. You know, always double check. That's 9, and I'm going to run it off the back like I did here. So I'm just going to put it off the back edge, run it down over the top, down the other side, and the same on the other piece. This is the front, so I'm going to run it off the back edge again, putting this down, marking it across, and marking it across on the other side. I just need to go to the first line. I'm just using my pencil to highlight the lines a bit so it's clearer, and on this point here as well. This line actually needs to go in a little bit heavier. There we go. So now we need to see what we're going to remove. So this orange piece first coming across. If we look at the 3D, the front face of that is gone. So I'm going to remove the front face here, this part. Again, neat with my X's. And only to there. So that's where the splay goes to. And then on the top edge here. So that's this piece. The next piece now, regardless of whether we're taking the front or the back, we're going to get rid of all of the wedge or the dovetail part. Put this in here, and across. And as you can see in here, we're keeping the front face. So we're just making sure again that E, or the label we had E, is facing to us. And we're taking the front piece off of this, so we're taking the front off of this, and we're taking the back off of this side. So if this is the front, we want to go to the back, and we just mark all of that off. And then here, we're going to be getting rid of that, and also we're going to be getting rid of this little piece here. And that's this piece. Fully marked out with the piece on the bottom. The final part of this project is going to be the shaping, which we'll do next.